Hey friend, this is Justin Rule from Sparrow websites here in Columbia, Pennsylvania. Thanks so much for taking a moment just to hear a little bit of our story and our journey. I started Sparrow over 5 years ago, and our simple vision is to launch entrepreneurs online. Half the price of the competition, twice as effective. But the point of why we do it is because we want to be missional in not just celebrating entrepreneurs and the good things online, but in shutting down and exposing the darkness online. So we're able to use the very same platform where we launch people to both expose and shut down what the enemy has chosen to do on that platform, that ensnares and entraps people, that takes advantage and objectifies people, and that marginalizes and exposes our youth to things they should never see or hear. So the way we do that, business as mission here at Sparrow, which obviously enough, our name comes from God said he provides for the sparrows. So when we started, we say, well, why not be a sparrow? But the way we do that is, so for example, we have a launch kit, which is like a basic website, and we sell that for $700. We give $50 off the top to a Proven Men ministry, Pure Life Ministries, like straight off the top, that they can then help someone be ripped from the grips and the snares and the bonds of pornography and sexual addiction online. So we doing what we do best enables us to support those organizations in doing what they do best. What they wake up and pray for every day, we're able to come alongside and help them. So for us, it's a direct partnership with them. We also even have added things in our handbook that, like, if you are, if there's pornography on your electronic devices of the company, we are responsible to help you find freedom from that. So we come alongside our employees in the places that they're struggling, growing, to share the good news of the gospel of Jesus Christ and the message of freedom from these chains that can also cause them to struggle as well. So two of the challenges we've had to face is not everyone in the business that we hire is always of the same mind and heart. And so we have to figure out, okay, how do we still further our mission and be transparent and honest and bold about what we're doing in the business as mission of what we do. And so how do we kind of like do that? How do we make sure they're okay with that? That's been definitely a challenge. And the other thing is, like, how much do we do that? I love celebrating and launching and the good works that God has prepared in advance for people to do and helping them do that online. That is awesome. That is business as mission as well. It's helping the world be exposed to integrous, hardworking, honest people that are working to better their families, their communities, and serve others. That's business as mission. But we also have this mission of shutting down and exposing darkness and sharing freedom and helping those find freedom. And so, what's the balance between sort of those things? That's difficult. But one of the blessings, two of them, if you want to have two blessings, one is the peace that we feel, that knowing that we are doing what God called us to do. When you boldly walk in obedience to what God has called you to do, and you don't measure it by profit margins, or you don't measure it by, the typical statistics, you measure it by obedience. Have we done what we were called to do? There's a peace in just following the Lord's call in that. The second blessing is we've just seen growth. I believe as God sees us walk in obedience, that he pours out his blessings as a father would entrust a faithful son to steward his assets, as we learn even from Scripture. So too do I believe the Lord entrusts his children walking in obedience with greater and greater responsibilities here as we advance his kingdom on earth. So thanks for taking a moment to learn about us, learn about how we do that, and we just pray a blessing on you in your business as you work out those things.